over to the bag, and he'll dive back in.
E o guard já tentaram lixar.
He's running back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
That way to find the sweet spot.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Anda, colega, bate isso.
1-2, here it comes. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south.
Anda, colega,
But
bate
it
isso só,
also
patrão.
means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that. Big play.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder. 2 gone. The relay throw. And they get the double play at third. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now batting, number 63. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros is over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last
Vai,
time.
colega. Roubar a base. Opa. Vamos lá.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
The batter, number 5.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Right here, on the back,
Shot
on the back.
weakly to the left. Busted comes up with it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Leading off the inning, Jason Helm, as they'll look to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready now, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 30.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oliveros giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Miguel Oliveros.
Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. And the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So
Tu amanhã
this is a
sempre
big
vais ao
moment
shopping?
in this game.
Sim, sim.
If his teammates can pick him up
Ela
and
tu
drive him in now,
Starling.
that might be
Eu
all they need to get the W here.
Estás às 4, não é?
Sim, sim. On fire, meu. Neste jogo já 3 vezes. Já bati. On fire. Calhar bem.
Estás a jogar? Estás a jogar beisebol?
Yeah.
And the runner's breaking for third. Grounder back to the mound. And there's one away. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Duvall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Anda, colega. Bate, bate, bate. Isso, lindo.
Deep to right center.
Vai fora.
Lee hauls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Anda, colega. Bota a bola em condições.
Down low, it's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Alexis Armas.
Alexis Armas.
On the ledger so far.
Assim que se chama o gajo.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well,
Henrique da Silva.
Every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
O gajo está a tirar as bolas, está a falhar.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Dupree is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. Now at the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Takes this the other way around, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Ready once again, number 45. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to the...
Estes ataques gráficos é do caralho.
Back into this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
At the plate, number 63. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Oliveros moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenny Blue. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Duvall is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Round Rock Express led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kendall Graveman notches his 3rd win of the year. Welcome to MLB The So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Boy,
Double.
after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Bostic has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on. Digging in, Miguel Oliveros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Milton has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Digging in now, Chris Bostic.
Bem, eu na altura falava-se. Mas aqui é só jogo de história. Pá, tá bom porque é gratuito. Também digo já, não é?
0-1 count and the pitch.
É muito fixe, isto está envolvido numa história e tudo. Dá umas croas.
But he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the...
Now at the plate, George Gonzalez 0 for 1 with a run
Estamos a
scored
perder.
thus far. The 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind, the ump says it was a trap. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Espanhita agora mesmo uma bola mesmo cheio de estilo.
Riding in, Kenny Blue 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
É 3-1.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
5-1.
At the plate, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Estamos a levar 7-1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third base line.
Ah, good.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. But he gets back in time. Safe at second base. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Já vi que vamos levar na bolha.
Here's
Este
the
jogo
1-2
sai
delivery. High in the air out to center field. Oliveros has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Dexter Milton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 3 against right-handed pitching.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Lee ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. At the plate, Kenny Blue singled his last time.
Tareia, mano.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Price onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Olive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 11-3 the final score in this contest. New Orleans put on a real offensive show. Minor League Baseball is so striding in Miguel Oliveros, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ground ball right side. Blue in the hole. And that's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays. And day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. And there are runners at the corners now. Down the third baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Blue. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Oliveros sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So coming to the plate, Chad Waller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Oliveros will wait on it. One down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit. Drives it out to deep right center field.
Hey, double.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second. Digging in, Miguel Oliveros.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So striding forward now, Miguel Oliveros.
Miguel Oliveros.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Milton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Miguel Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is line to left. And that's it for the second hit of the afternoon. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a relay gets him.
Gajo conseguiu anular, mano.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 45.
And his
guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
They've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Oliveros, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Standing in, Miguel Olive. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Calhoun. Go-ahead run at first. Runners off for second. Rips this one to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The tag gets one.
Ele vai ficar na terceira, caralho.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Helm is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Now to the plate, number 30. And his getting on base would be a very good first step toward tying this one up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oliveros is in retreat as he pulls it in for the 6-3, the final score today. Vladimir Arturo earns the victory out of the bullpen.
Colaste mesmo aí.
Yeah.
A coach offers a player pointers on his development.
Merda. Entendi. Eu já vou aí.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Eu já vou aí.
Game's future. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Oliveros, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is.
Só para o menino. Muito mal.
Will call everyone off and track it down for out number 2.
Anda besta. Muito mal primeiro.
Striding into the box, Miguel Oliveros. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. In to score the runner from second.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Roll. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Oliveros. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Uma colega rouba a base. Vamos lá.
From the belt, the pitch, and there he goes toward second. On the ground to third, and there are 2 away now.
Mano. Da bosta.
Digging in for his second at-bat is Waldo Peralta. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Kepler. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
And I think that
Às vezes o moleque é tão estúpido, às vezes quando se atira. Para defender.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And here's the former prize Dodger. Hoon, not much in the way of productivity. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Anda do balde, tens as bases cheias, anda lá. Bate essa merda.
Here comes the 0-2.
Ei.
Swung on and missed a
Tô mesmo
huge
bom a
out
dar
there
as
as
voltas.
the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Anda lá, Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. And she's got
Dei
a
a
chance
volta
to
ao
tie this
Felício como
ball
ele
game
nunca
up
viu na
with
vida
that
dele.
feet away at third. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag
Ei,
himself.
esqueci,
And a
bateria no
great
comando.
job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is
Pô, tínhamos tudo
retired.
para ganhar, mano. Este gajo não conseguiu bater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Tínhamos tudo para ganhar.
Over to his right. 1 away.
3-2. Ficávamos logo a 5.
Striding in once again, Agustin Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sem bateria no comando.
High fly ball out to
É,
straightaway
parece
center.
que vou à
Moving
bateria,
under
né?
it, Oliveros. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
E estás a jogar um jogo que é tranquilo. Não tens de estar sempre a carregar.
Digging in once again, Miguel Oliveros. He singled his last time up.
Anda,
First pitch on its way. Hit to third.
anda merda de batida.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Colorado Springs Sky Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.
Puxa, foi-se embora.
MLB The Show.
Se tirar-lhe a volta. Olá. Ah, que
Digging
pariu.
in, Miguel Oliveros. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the
Ei,
side.
mano, não consegui mandar a bola direitinho ao gajo.
Stepping up now, Drew Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Robinson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oliveros on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Agustin Ramirez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Turned around in a hurry, lifted into center field. Oliveros is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Leading off the inning, Miguel Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oliveros is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Franklin Cole. He reached on a single in his first try. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kepler will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Herrera. He looked to bounce back after striking
Agora
out
não
his
quero
last
encontrar
time
nada,
up.
agora vou pirar.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oliveros giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So stepping in, Mikey Matsu. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Oliveros on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Oliveros. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
He didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early. He has to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Toda essa boca toda mosca tá me irritando. Nada para ver.
Então, o monológico me deixou mexer. Oh. Olha, eu carregar para trás o número que mexia. Ah, sério. Ah, que é isto, mano? Vejo qualquer coisinha agora o jogo.
Lifted into center field, moving under it, Oliveros. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Now in the box, Miguel Oliveros, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with an equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Essa puta da mosca tá me dando um nojo.
Mosca. Ei,
mosca, é mosca.
É mosca.
Stepping into the box, Alex Biggs.
Anda podridão, não consegui.
The 1-2.
Deixa eu ver se
Now a flare out toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.